Happy New Year, everybody. Everything on? Yep. Looks like I'm on. Had probably enough of this, right? Happy New Year, everybody. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to play play some music. Thank you for coming to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. And here's a song by Cole Porter. Well, hi, Amy. Hi, Ginger is at the bar. Anne-Marie, bienvenue. Happy New Year to everybody. You are to me everything. My life to be everything. When in my sleep you appear, gray skies of deep blue appear. Each time our lips touch again, I yearn for you oh so much again. You are my shining star, my haven in heaven above. You are everything I love. You are to me everything. My life to be everything. When in my sleep you appear, gray skies of deep blue appear. Each time our lips touch again, I yearn for you oh so much again. You are my shining star, my haven in heaven above. You are everything I love. '23, and I was playing a New Year's Eve gig last night. Boy, it seems like, and it was a 4-hour gig. I'm not used to these 4-hour gigs, but it was very nice. We were treated very well. I worked with the trio, other musicians that I've known for a long time. Laurie Sears on sax, tenor sax, and flute, and alto sax, and David Collini on drums. Excellent musician all the way around. He plays multiple instruments actually, but drums is probably what he's best at. And we just had a good time. We had a great crowd, and we brought in the new year. We did the countdown and all that. So that was in Petoskey, Michigan, at the Terrace Inn. And then they gave us a meal that was exquisite, and free drinks and a room. So what's not to like? And we got paid besides. So anyway, back to the normal routine, I guess. Where I'd like to say I could take down my Christmas lights, except I never put up Christmas lights. So I've got the regular. You can see them here. There's the regular lights that I have here in the studio. Oh, Murray and Murphy, how are you guys doing? They always come to my little evening piano bar concerts. Good to see you guys. We'll put you on camera. Here's Murray, and here's Murphy. Yeah. Murray's on the left as you're looking at the screen, and Murphy's on the right. Yeah. Oh, come on, look at the camera. Yeah, you can look. See? Yeah, he's looking. Murphy likes to bury his eyes in that hat. I don't know how he can see anything. Okay, boss. Thanks. Okay, well, I'd like to say that I meticulously planned my concert tonight, but I did not. So I'm just going to go from one song to another, and possibly a Duke Ellington song. Let's see. I'm just a lucky so-and-so. That's a good way to start off the new year. As I walk down the street, seems everyone I meet gives me a friendly hello. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. The birds in every tree are all so neighborly. They sing wherever I go. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you should ask the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. But that don't worry me. Confidentially, I got a dream that's pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. If you should ask the amount in my bank account, I'd have to confess that I'm slipping. But that don't worry me. Confidentially, I got a dream that's pippin'. And when the day is through, each night I hurry to a home where love waits, I know. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. I guess I'm just a lucky so-and-so. Oh yeah, Duke Ellington. Yeah. And here's an instrumental Duke Ellington that was done by Herb Jeffries back in the early 40s called Flamingo. He sang it, but I play it. Herb Jeffries. Oh, Ginger has a request for Imagination. Oh, let me think about that. Flamingo, like a flame in the sky, flying over the island. I don't know all the words, but Herb Jeffries made a career out of this song. Flamingo. All right, and Ginger requested Imagination, which I haven't done in so long. I feel like I'm going to have to postpone that, answering that request until the next session, but I promise if you're here, the next session, which will be Wednesday, I'll have Imagination, because you've stumped me on that before. Hey, Miles. Miles is checking in from YouTube. I don't know why you can't view it on Facebook. Here's Miles. He'll put his message on the screen here. There he is. Yeah, we can see that. There he is. Nice picture of you, Miles, with your on YouTube there. So the people on Facebook cannot see the YouTube messages, but I can put them on the screen so we can communicate with each other. Anyway, Miles checking in from YouTube, and most people do their messaging during the broadcast on Facebook, and I think there is a way to get the messages combined somehow. Anyway, that's a work in progress. I did try that for a while last year, and it was mixed results. So we'll talk about that later Anyway, Miles, good to see you. Good to see you, Ginger. Oh, there. Oh, he can't find us on here. Put his message on the screen again. And other phone cannot get this broadcast on Facebook. Okay, well, I don't know. That's beyond my pay grade. I don't understand all this technical stuff somehow. But I've got enough technical stuff around me. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Well, you can see a little bit of it. Peggy Smock is here, and Ginger, I feel bad that let me just see if I can play the melody to Imagination. Maybe I know the melody. I bet you Miles knows this song. Imagination is funny, makes a cloudy day sunny, makes a bee think of honey, just as I think of you. Imagination is crazy, your whole perspective gets hazy, starts you asking a daisy what to do, what to do. Imagination. Something like that. And then there's the other song called My Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'll do that one. Another instrumental. That's called, I believe, Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And we'll relay Miles' messages. Hey, the A-Team, yeah. Speaking of the A-Team, I'll wear my A-Team hat for a little while here. Thanks to all the A-Team. Everybody here is on the A-Team, by the way, in case you're wondering what the A-Team is. Anybody who shows up. And we've got a core group that shows up pretty regularly. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? So why not take all of me? Why not? All right. Anne-Marie says hello to Miles on Facebook. I don't think you can see that, but Anne-Marie says hi, and Miles says Happy New Year to everybody. And Miles says, hi, A-Team. Hello to the A-Team. So, yeah, we got a little dialogue going on here. Well, hey, Ron Melman, Happy New Year. There you go. I'm transferring the messages from YouTube over to the screen because the people on Facebook can't see them all the time, or they can't see them unless you've got another separate screen for YouTube. Unnecessary. Don't have to do that anyway. So it's about time to do a little blues, I think. I kind of did a little Duke Ellington before, but I'm going to be going to Chicago possibly pretty soon. So that reminds me of a song. You keep your New York joys. I'm going to Illinois just as fast as I can. You knew New York women think you make a fool of any man. Play all kinds of games, you will cheat if you can. Use love like a tool, make a man a fool with a beautiful model. Got my money, that's it. How can you mind if I split? Going back where a woman really knows the way to treat a man. People are friendly without no hidden plan. It's the best in the Midwest. Real town city full of good folks who come from home. And when I get back, I'll never roam far from a little shy town. Goodbye, farewell. I might see you later, as I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. The blues. We got the blues. Well, now hurry down now, sunshine. See what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow. Hurry down now, sunshine. See what tomorrow brings. Well, it may bring sunshine. Then again, it may bring rain. 'Cause I'm going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. Going to Chicago. Sorry, but I can't take you. There ain't nothing in Chicago, monkey woman like you to do. Monkey woman, monkey woman. To Chicago. Yeah. All right. Ron Melman gives me a little. I'm going to put that up first. Thanks, Ron. Audio and video are perfect. I don't know if it's perfect, but I keep tweaking it and I do it the best I can. I think there's some room for improvement, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. But thank you, Ron. Miles wants to say hi to Anne Marie, so put that on the screen because I don't think the YouTube comments don't go over. There you go. Hi, Anne Marie, Miles says. And Ron Melman asked an interesting question, and I was just talking about this with, I think Anne Marie knows something about this. Numerology, 2023 is a 7 and what that means. And so Anne Marie can expound on that if she wants to. And Miles is on YouTube, so we're not getting his comments directly on Facebook. He has a technical issue with getting on Facebook somehow, so he's on YouTube. So I'll transfer his messages over to the screen, and vice versa. I'll give for instance, Ron Melman's asking, "Where's Miles?" Miles can't see it. Now you can see that, Miles. Hey, that's a nice picture of Ron on his message on his Facebook icon. What do you call that picture? Anyway, his home picture for Facebook. So 2023 is. You can almost feel what 2023 is gonna be. We've been kind of coming out of the dumps since 2020, in a haphazard way. It's going to be a little bit haphazard, but hopefully less haphazard. And this is just my opinion, my feeling. I could be totally wrong, but hopefully we're going to be getting coming out of it slowly with a few little fits and starts. We're going to be coming up out of the muck and like the phoenix coming out of the ashes. That's a nice visualization. Maybe it won't quite be that dramatic, but hopefully we're going to make some forward progress, even if it's baby steps. So there you go. Okay, Ron's going to go say hi to YouTube and say hi to Miles. So there you go. I'm going to just keep going with the music then. We did a wide variety of music New Year's Eve for a very nice crowd. Extraordinary dinner. The Terrace Inn was nice enough to feed the band and give us 2 hours to eat our dinner before we started playing. So just when the dinner was over and we had dessert, we felt like it was time for a nap, but then we had to start playing. And then that woke us up a little bit. Woke me up anyway, a little bit. Thinking of Nat King Cole with some of the songs that he did. I think, well, of course, he did Imagination. And Ginger, I did promise that next time I'll do Imagination and do a better job on it this Wednesday, which would be, today's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, January 4th. January 4th. Okay. So, we're going to keep going with, and I'm open to other requests, and I hope that it's a request that I know, but I'll even try it if I don't know it. I don't know if Nat King Cole did this next song. Chet Baker kind of made this song famous, Let's Get Lost. Other's arms, let's get lost. Let them send out alarms, and though they'll think it's rather rude, we'll tell the world we're in that crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. Oh, let's get lost, lost in each other's arms. Let's get lost, let them send out alarms. And though they'll think it's rather rude, let's tell the world we're in that crazy mood. Let's defrost in a romantic mist. Let's get crossed off everybody's list. To celebrate this night we've found each other. Ooh, let's get lost. This is a song we did last night that went over very well. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. Will and Wendy, hi. A fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of October skies. How the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'll try to please till you're calling of your heartstring that sings sweet and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. I just have one more moon dance with you, my love. Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning is come. I know now the time is just right. Straight into my arms you will run. When you call, my heart will be waiting to make sure that we're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Every time that I touch you, you just tremble inside. Then I know how much you want me there. Can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? I just make some more romance with you, my love. I see you dancing out there. It's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. I tried to please till you're calling of your heartstring that sings sweet and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. Soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? One more moon dance. I just have one more moon dance with you, my love. Van Morrison did that one. All right. Thank you. And thank you, Ms. Lewis, for saying Happy New Year. Bonne année. Bonne année. And, of course, we have some French speakers in the audience. Anne-Marie from far eastern Canada. It's even east of Maine. She is very, very far east, out near Moncton in eastern Canada. It's called the Maritimes. They call that area the, if you're really hip Canadian, you call it the Maritimes. Yeah, Miles, that's our song. That's our song. I'm going to put try to put the comments on the screen when I can, Miles, because then, yeah, that's our song. We used to do that song over at the Tuscany restaurant over in Oak Brook years ago when we both played at the same restaurant. I would be the opening act for Miles, and then he'd come on with the really big shoe. Yeah, Anne-Marie is in Shadiac, New Brunswick, Canada. Correct. I always forget the name of that song. I can remember Bucktouche, but I can't remember Shadiac. Okay. Got my reverb on, I'm sorry. So, coming up in the new year, what have we got going? I'm going to be playing in the UP for a weekend this month. I can't remember the exact weekend. I'm going to be having my jazz trio come over to the studio and do a live concert on a Saturday night in January, and I'll get that date nailed down and send out some advance notice on that one. I'm also playing at a local restaurant here in near my home here in northern Michigan, in Gaylord, Michigan, called Benetham's. If you live around there's some local. Will and Wendy are watching. Hey, Will and Wendy, if you want to come out to Benetham's, I'll get you the date as soon as I check my calendar. I don't want to broadcast the wrong date, so I'll make sure I get that right. And what else? Planning a trip to Sedona. It's at least that's the plan so far. In late March, I'll be going out to Sedona, and then probably going back to Mackinac Island in May. Gosh, it's all planned out. But no, there'll be plenty of broadcasts in between. Wednesday and Sundays, I'm trying to figure out a way to keep doing that during the summer too while I'm back on Mackinac. I might have to add, I might be able to do it. But anyway, these are just ideas floating around in my mind. Also, I'm planning to broadcast the show that I've talked about before a little bit, a review of the songs from James Bond movies. There are 3 or 4 singers here in the area that I got together with in November, and we did a small concert, a very nice concert, a very elegant concert actually, in this small venue in Sheboygan. Oh gosh, and I can't remember the name of the theater now. But anyway, it was very songs from the James Bond movies, and there are such great songs. Goldfinger, of course, Live and Let Die, Paul McCartney did, but mostly female singers. Nobody Does It Better. Anyway, there's probably 2 or 3 dozen great songs from the James Bond movies. So I'm thinking about doing a broadcast on that sometime later in January or February. So, yeah, Miles is reminding me it's about time to take a little break and have a little glass of something. But I'm going to do one more song first. That chord progression reminds me of James Bond. I don't know what song that is, but... Hello, Kathy. Welcome to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. Thanks for checking in. This is a song we did last night that went over pretty well. Sinatra. For all us youngsters. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, a wonderful thing to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. make me feel so young. That's better. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, wonderful thing to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today. You make me feel so young. Oh yeah, the Frank Sinatra songbook. There's that. So, one thing I forgot to mention. While I get my wine, I'm going to have just a tiny little bit of glass of wine to celebrate, to bring in the new year. And bring in the new year properly. I have to have a proper new year hat, right? Yeah, of course. Happy New Year, everybody. This Wednesday, it was when I normally do the virtual piano bar. Why don't we do it Zoom? Is everybody okay with that if we do a Zoom? And we can just do a Zoom to see each other. And Ron, I'm thinking of something else. I'm gonna have to call you about this. I know it's possible to do it, but I might need a little guidance. Take the Zoom session and then broadcast the Zoom session on to Facebook and YouTube. Either Facebook or YouTube or both, which I'm doing right now. Anyway, so can we do a Zoom Wednesday? Does everybody want to try to do that? I'll try to get in touch with some of the key players on the A team before Wednesday and see if that's going to work. I think it will. And my good friend Miles reminds me that I can't find my mouse. Oh, there it is. This mouse is acting up. Oh, here's Ron Mellon says, hope we can meet up someday. Yeah, that would be nice if we could all meet up someday. That would be great. And a Zoom, take the Zoom session, and most of us here would be on the Zoom session, but some people might just want to watch without having to check in and show their face or and all that, and we can have broadcast the Zoom session on Facebook and YouTube. So anyway, Ron says it's possible, so that's gonna be our goal. Let's see if we can do that. I'm having trouble with this bottle of wine. Maybe I'm not supposed to have a glass of wine today, but anyway, no, I just want a little tiny glass of wine for celebrating the new year. Yeah, and Naya will be here too. So anyway, this is what they had at. Coincidentally enough, this is what they had at the restaurant last night for the band. They allowed us to have a glass of wine last night, so that was nice. Gee, 2 nights in a row. Goodness. I'm gonna get I'm gonna hear about this from somebody. But anyway, You can listen for the pop now. So, so jazz trio concert. Oh, it might be a jazz quartet because Laurie Sears, who was playing with me last night, and Dave Clean. Laurie Sears is a fabulous sax player. Dave Clean is the drummer. Of course, I'd be on piano and vocals. And Jack Dryden would be on bass, who's old. We're all old friends, the four of us. So we'd have a jazz quartet. That'd be the first time I'd had four people broadcasting. Ready? Pakucha. And then I always pour it away from the keyboard. Yeah. I'm just going to have a little half a glass this time. So cheers, everybody. And Slancha, and Chaim, and Pop, and Sante, and cheers. Happy New Year. Oh, I just got a... I noticed, because it came on my computer screen, and I don't know how, but Chandra sent me a message. Oh, I think she's watching the broadcast. I have to read the message more carefully later, but sent to me by a text message. Going back to my favorite composer these days, Harold Arlen, who wrote Over the Rainbow and many other great songs, and he wrote this one. I do it often because I like it. Oh, let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we'll try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance. Why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. Let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it while we are young. Let's fall in love. Let's fall in love. Gershwin by request. I'm going to do that. But I can't stop thinking about this Zoom session Wednesday. Oh, Miles is working. I'm going to put this on the screen. If you're in the Chicago area, go see Miles because he's working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, you're definitely invited to the Zoom session, Miles. It's just, and we'll try to do them more regularly so you can go to the next one. So that's the best we can do. Well, anyway, so it'll be usually when I have a Zoom session. It's going to be a free Zoom session. But by the way, there is a tip link. If you want to leave a tip for me today, you're of course always welcome to leave a tip. There is a link at the description at the top of the video on Facebook and on YouTube. George Gershwin was the go-to guy for composers back in Hollywood in the 1930s. It's pretty amazing. He would have the composers and lyricists gather at his house back in the middle 30s. And then, unfortunately, George Gershwin died when he was very young. He's 37 or give or take, about 37 years old when he died of a brain aneurysm of some sort. But he was an amazing composer. He was my dad's favorite American song composer. And he's near the top of my list, too. So I'm going to do a George Gershwin song called Embraceable You. Embrace me, my sweet embraceable you. Embrace me, my irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the gypsy in me. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I'd love my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. I love all the many charms about you. Above all, I'd love my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa do. My sweet embraceable you. Sweet embraceable you. Here's another Gershwin song, one of my favorites. Holding hands at midnight, 'neath the starry sky. Nice work if you can get it. You can get it if you try. Strolling with the one girl, sighing sigh after sigh. Nice work if you can get it, and you can get it if you try. Just imagine someone standing at the cottage door, where two hearts become one who could ask for anything more. Loving one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, and if you get it, oh, won't you tell me how? Oh, just imagine someone standing at the cottage door, where two hearts become one, who could ask for anything more. Loving one who loves you, and then taking that vow. Nice work if you can get it, if you get it, oh, won't you tell me how? Okay, we're getting to the point where we're going to wind down here a little bit. Got my reverb on, sorry. Oh, I just have one more tiny bit of my drink to celebrate with for New Year's. Happy New Year once again, everybody. Can't say it enough. And but this is the last time I'm going to blow the Happy New Year horn. I promise. Happy New Year, and 2023 can only get better, right? We've got a lot of hope. You have which is great. So, thank you all for coming, and we'll I'll close with The Wonderful World. That's a good one. Ginger suggested a request, and Wednesday Zoom. I'll be in touch with everybody as much as I can. If you have any questions, contact me, and we'll do it at the usual time, 7 p.m. Eastern, and also try to figure out the implications of broadcasting the Zoom, so you don't have to check in and show your check-in and all that. You can kind of be in the background if you want to watch the Zoom and watch the A-Team perform at the virtual piano bar. So thank you all. Oh, I didn't even take a sip yet. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see sky of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Thank you all. welcome for coming to Steve's Virtual Piano Bar. More coming up about this Wednesday night, January 4th, Zoom session at 7 p.m. Anybody is invited, and I'll be sending out. If you want to join my mailing list, go to my website, and you can find a form to join on the mailing list on the video page. So thank you. I'll try to remember to put a link to that in the description after we finish. So thank you, everyone. Gosh, what a nice group we had tonight. I can tell it's going to be a great year. So Happy New Year, everybody. See you next time.